Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to the first ever edition of Your Driver Frank. And I'd like to welcome all those from obviously my previous channel, Frankly Uber. I've changed the name just due to the fact that obviously we're not allowed to use the Uber brand anymore. And so I decided, and also I wanted to step away from the whole Uber arena. Now, just a quick catch up and a little bit of background on me. I used to be an Uber driver. I was an Uber driver for 13 months in fact, and I packed it in, but not for good, just temporarily while I work full time. I've got a job as driver stroke account executive. So yeah, I'm working with this company right now to help grow and build it. It's a good company. It seems to have a decent moral value to it, so we'll see how that goes. I've been working with the company now for 3 months and helping build it and so forth, so doing all right. So I'll give you more updates on that. But the reason for my for me posting this video now, so this is the first episode on how to work a business alongside Uber. So what basically I'll be covering is how to supplement your income, in fact, because there's loads of Uber drivers out there, especially there's quite a few UK Uber drivers now coming on board and doing a few vlogs on Uber, obviously tips and tricks on how to work on the Uber platform and their experiences on that. However, I want to try and take a different approach to that now, and obviously talk to you on how to maximize or supplement your Uber income. So it's not just about, you know, trading time for money, going out there and picking up fares. There's a lot more to it than that, to help you earn more money, and I hope to obviously bring some value to you, basically. So the first step would be obviously to, and this is going to be the basis around this whole episode, basically. Well, the next this episode and the episodes moving forward, is how to grow your private hire business without an operator's license. Now, the first step, obviously, is as you're already taking customers, those are potential. They're not just Uber customers; they're your customers as well. Therefore, it's your job to convert these customers. You know, it's not difficult. You know, you just have to speak to them. You know, build a rapport up with them. You know, it's not. You don't have to go into a massive amounts of conversation. There's key questions like, for example, you get a ping. You get a passenger in your car. You know, he's suited and booted, or she's suited and booted, carrying a laptop bag. So simple questions like, you know, obviously you know where they're going. So just ask them, you know, do you travel often? Do you go to the airport often? You know, that already in itself, just asking that simple question, do you travel often? Or, you know, or do you go to or do you fly out of the country? That in itself is already a valuable method to gaining your own customers. Now, obviously, depending on what they answer you or how they are with you, you know, you can more or less convert that customer into your customer. And, you know, how you go about doing that is, obviously, as you don't have an operator's license, you know, you have to find a way to get around that and do it legally. So the two options is this. Okay, once you've converted that customer, so the conversation will go like this. So the customer, you've identified that the customer does a lot of business trips, goes off to Heathrow to fly out to, whether it be a European flight or a UK flight, you know, to going from city to city. Then you can more or less say to the customer, look, obviously getting Ubers at this time of the morning, you know, or early hours of the morning can prove to be quite difficult. You know, if you want, I mean, I don't live too far from you, therefore if you need a driver, I can be there for you. All you need to do basically is, you know, we'll exchange numbers. If you need me, give me a call, and I'll come to your place. Not literally in their place, but you go close to them, and then once you're out there, ask the customer to request you. Open the Uber app and request a ride, and obviously don't cancel any rides that obviously are going to different drivers. Only accept the ride once he actually gets you, and once he's got you, that's it. That's your guaranteed fare. Okay. Now the other alternative to that is if you live in a certain area and there's a minicab office locally, there's always going to be a minicab office locally. You can strike a deal with them and say to them, okay, you be honest with them, say to them you're an Uber driver, but if you get any customers of your own, can you book it through them? Now, obviously they'll ask for a specific percentage. 9 out of 10 they won't offer. They won't give you more. They won't take more than 15% off you, which is far better than 25% that Uber is taking off you for that trip. So then your customers can pay cash money for that ride, or you can get yourself one of them wireless credit card machines. I've got one, but I haven't got it on me now. But I'll show that to you in a later episode. So those are options are there for you already. But where I would start at this moment in time, if you're not comfortable yet with opening up a conversation, then the first thing you should do is create some business cards. And the business card doesn't have to be anything complex. You can get a stack of 100 business cards from various printers. Vistaprint would be the easiest one. Or if you want to go more flash, you can go to moo.com and get some really nice cards from there. Obviously you need to pay money for that, but you're investing in yourself, you're investing in your business. So it's important to make some nice cards. It's very basic, just your email address and your telephone number and your email address. That's all you need to put down. And then you're going to hand that over to your potential customers. If you can't really get into conversation, just straight away just tell them, look, if you need a car at any time, here's my cards. If you give me a call, I can come to you and you can request me through the Uber app, or I can book you in through my local cab office. Simple as that. So that's the first step. So that's step one, guys. I hope you find that valuable. Stay tuned. I want to keep my this series kind of short, because obviously we've got a lot to get through with regards to this specific topic. But this topic, like I said earlier, it's going to be around building your business as a private hire driver. And I think with this day and age of how difficult it is now to get work, this is imperative now to secure your own customers. So I'll leave it at that. So the first thing to take away from this specific episode is to make your customer and make some business cards to hand out to your customers. Okay, find a local cab office. Okay, and see if you can work out a deal with them where you can book your private jobs in with them. They might ask you to register with them, which is fine because you've got all that documentation already. They'll ask you the basic stuff: your private hire badge, your vehicle private hire badge, your insurance details, your V5, your MOT. Did I mention insurance? Yes, your insurance, definitely. You may have to register with them, but there's no skin off your nose because you're not looking to work for them full time. You're just looking to use them to book your clients in. Now, obviously, there is the risk factor that they will be contacting your clients. But at the end of the day, that's down to your clients. If your clients like you enough, then by all means they'll rebook you multiple times for their journeys. So long as you provide a great service, then you're already in there with regards to building your own customer base. So anyway, guys, do check out my Instagram and Facebook page. I'll also be launching a website very soon, but my Instagram and my Facebook page will be along the bottom here, so do subscribe to that. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, a like, and do subscribe. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really promoted myself that much recently, but I wanted to change that. So yeah, do subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Drive safe out there, guys. Peace.